All you ever wanna do is play. So let's play.
Yeah. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke,
yeah,
real mode.
well, we can hold the peace or we can wage war, but I'm gonna get what I came for. Real gang, that's a true name. We all graduated to the two-door. Sacred Global, that's an infrastructure. All y'all niggas like the Titanic. I'm the iceberg, talking no Zucker on the front lines, but we don't panic. Shit getting messy, got nothing to rest, and I'm tired of niggas. They front they blessings, they want my suggestion, but don't want the fee. I'm just doing me, I don't answer their questions. All this flexing, got no one to see. All this aggression, I just want some peace. Not even sure that I like it in heaven. I guess when we get there, then we gon' see. I do not understand, I do not get what you do. You only got one life, but you act like you got two. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with kings, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
Hey, y'all some jokers, y'all a bunch of clowns. You will not get a laugh out of me. You can talk, but you can't denounce. I live a different theology. Why I transferred to a new account? You just fucked over a prodigy. Posted up with a rented crown.
You are the king and apology.
You about to see a new side of me. I hope you know. We stand up and watch our enemy go. Empires fall, my legacy grows. I might just hop on this melody flow. All this vision, no clarity though. Y'all play a game that I bear in my soul. Ebony ivory, nobody knows. Business vasectomy, nothing can grow. Everyone promises more than they actually do. We don't deliver on anything other than truth. Yo, we go bigger than what you are willing to do. I run with kings, but you peasants, you run with the goons. Hey, we stay woke, but y'all sleep. Real mode, but y'all sheep. Out in public, she a good girl, but at the crib, she a real freak. New throne for the new king. Same kid, now my streets go. Same gang, got the cheat code. I said stay woke, we in real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode.
I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. I said stay woke, real mode. Stay woke, real mode. You really have people fooled out here, don't you? When are you peasants gonna learn that you can't pretend to be a king? It ends today.
House is a fucking prison on planet bullshit in the galaxy of this sucks camel dicks.
It's been a while since I dropped this shit. SwoleFam, y'all better run this up. KD, let's go. Yeah. Aye, East Coast with that gang, West Coast with that gang, Global with that gang, You know we don't play games, yeah. East Coast with that gang, West Coast with that gang, Global with that gang, You know we don't play games, East Coast with that gang, West Coast with that gang, Global with that gang, You know we don't play games, East Coast with that gang, West Coast with that gang, Global with that gang, You know we don't play games. I'm blessed, I never said I didn't struggle. I finesse, I never said I didn't hustle. These niggas talk so loud, the way I move is subtle. I'm the ocean, but these niggas just a puddle. Ay, oh, I swear I'm delusional. These niggas they using me. They want my energy. Ain't nothing new, this is usual. These figures confusing me. What's gotten into me? They say I'm using their cubicles. Clipping KD like some cuticles. None of this shit is excusable. Don't need a muse when I'm musical. Ay, whoa, I'm tired of saying for truth when nobody's doing it. Nobody's doing it, yeah. They're controlling the youth, agenda of fusing them, nigga. We losing them. Matter of fact, we just abusing them. That's a fact. We try to roll with a ballad act, fucking low key with a Tesseract. They throwing smoke when they got that. Get the fuck up out your little bubble. They wanna ask how much it costs, I said it double. Gorilla beer, these niggas only rockin' stubble. The realest nigga make these bitches start to stumble. Aye, East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang. You know we don't like guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang. You know we don't like guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang. You know we don't like guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang. You know we don't like guys, yeah.
You make me happy.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Normal.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, 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 testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 20 hundo and 15 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and your hoes? It's your boy Papa Swolio back with another episode. In today's episode, the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2 Flexin'.
Fucking Catalina wine.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
The fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Yeah. What's going on, fam-wise? How are we doing? Happy Thursday. And shout out to all the veterans out there. It is Veterans Day. Let's get a little America going. And of course, we got some red, white, and swole for all of you. So for those of you that have served in this nation's military, for those of you that have friends, family members that have served, respect and lots of love. Let's get some biceps and gorillas and some American flags going in the comments down below.
USA, greatest country in the world.
Now we're going to bust that nut open and we're going to play some extra, pay some extra respects to those that have served, those that have fallen, and everyone in this great nation's military. We're going to give a little extra respect on it. So put some respect on it because we're going to bust this nut open. Reminder, make sure you hit that like button. We are live on all the channels. Go to thedailyswole.com for all those links. And of course, SwoleNormousX.com to join the fam today. Get exclusive access to uncensored content. Plus, if you go unlimited, you got a lot of specials going on right now. We'll talk about that because we got full programs, full yoga studio. We got everything that you need to crush your fitness, plus the SwoleFam, the greatest fam in the realm. So it is Veterans Day. Let's not waste any time getting into this. Let's bust the nut open. Let's play that fucking amazing, amazing song. Let's get the Falcon. Let's get this party started, shall we? Here we go, fam. Falcon. Put some respect on it. Voice of an angel.
USA, greatest country in the world.
All right, Red, Watt, and Swole, baby. Drop it in the comments down below. That's very nice. That's very nice. Of course, Leo is drinking like a raging alcoholic. That wasn't bad. That was a good start. That was a good start. It was off axis, but it was a good start. I think that was a solid 6.5. Nothing, that was respectful. That was respectful. I was respectful to your ear holes. I know it was a nice solid one. Drop that in the comments down below. Hashtag Red, White, and Swole. You can also do some RWS. Put some respect on it. My God, what'd you smash today? Drop in the comments down below. We got a great show. Let's get into it. Drop that hashtag. We will give away this Swole card at the end of today's episode. Don't nobody go nowhere. For now, let's spit on it and get into that tip, shall we? Moisturize. Babe, just an inch, just an inch. It's moist. It's cold outside. It's moist. It's moist. It's fucking moist. Let's get into the first SwoleFam post. Let's jump right into the first one today. We got one from Amanda. Get that drum roll going. How we doing, fam? How are we doing? Oh my God. I want to hear what you smashed today. Put that in the comments. Nick smashed back, shoulders, and arms. Very nice. Very nice. All right. First post is from Amanda. And Amanda writes, wow, people, it's been a few months. I got up to the heaviest I've ever been earlier this year, a size 16 ladies, and I cried when I had to buy that size clothes. I let my eating get out of control and skipped more workouts than ones actually completed. I was being a little beesh. I made excuses for everything. 2 months ago, I decided I was done. I wasn't going to be the fat sister anymore. I started packing my lunch every day, started eating breakfast again, switched up how I make my cup of coffee, and most nights skipped dinner before bed. Yay, second shifters. Dinner was around 10 p.m. Ooh, that's late. I'm still working on a regular workout plan, but last Saturday, I finally got to something I've been wanting to do since 2019, a 5K. We came in around 1 hour and 4 minutes. I'm the one in the middle. Well, very nice. Congratulations. That's a nice accomplishment. That feels good. If you're into that kind of running thing, that's very nice. Good. I recommend, Amanda, you keep sticking to that protocol. Just do a time restricted eating window. Just eat within 6 or 8 hours during daylight hours, and you'll feel a lot better. So nothing wrong with breakfast. I started eating earlier. I'm doing about 2 meals a day and maybe some honey and some fruit or something in the middle of the day, but mostly 2 meals, mostly proteins and fat, and some sweet potatoes and stuff for my carbs, and feeling great. So I recommend that. I recommend keeping that eating window nice and tight. That's what she said. You know what I'm saying? That's what she fucking said.
Is this a list of things I did to your mom last night?
It certainly is. Citrine took a good walk today on the beach. Very nice. Very nice. Peaceful Bandit did weights, walking, and brain gains. Raja316 smashed a back and chest workout at the gym today. And Nick, back, shoulders, and arms. Very nice. Derek smashed core and back, my favorite. Awesome. Sounds like the whole SwoleFam's making some sick fucking gains. Respect, and some more respect. Oh, we got a post here. Check this shit out. Let's get another drum roll. What's in this box?
What's in the box?
Looks like some fucking donut holes. Let's see what we got here. From Brittany. Guess which is mine? Cold leftover steak, not pictured. Gotta love the basic office culture. The practice manager said a few minutes ago, quote, all Brittany does is eat 1 million eggs all day. LOL. A year ago, I would have probably had some of that crap, but now it's so easy to avoid. I don't want to put that in my body. Plain and simple. Good for you, Britt. If you're just listening, we have an entire long box of Dunkin' Donuts, and it has that Christmas little bow on it. I told you this Christmas shit starts early. Of course, it's like Thanksgiving's coming up now, but look at that. You got the box of, the full-size donuts. You got another box of the donut minis, the donut holes. Then you have an entire fucking cake here. There's like bread cake. And then Brittany's over here with her Celtic sea salt and an avocado and a couple hard-boiled eggs. I'm telling you, once you start eating real fucking food, that stuff just looks like trash. It's not real food. It really isn't. It's industrial waste products left over from all this corn and soy production that's being subsidized by the government. And these companies are making fucking millions because the profit margin is insane. If you're spending 12 or 15 or 20 bucks, whatever it is, on that box of donuts, do you understand, including everything, including all the service, including the shipping, including the box itself, probably cost them like out the door $3 or $4 for all that shit just on a massive scale? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Yeah, those munchkins, donut holes, munchkins, all that shit. Yeah, It's garbage. It's just trash. Here's donut holes because, we're wasting so much by punching out the little circles. Give me a break. There's another way to get people fat. Just another way to get you fat. Good for you, Brittany. Good for you. All right, we got one from our very own Christian. Of course, these are all SwoleFam posts from inside the Telegram, from inside the Facebook group. Christian, smiling Christian, as always. Shoulders on fire. Love working shoulders. Happy Veterans Day to all our SwoleFam members who have served. Much love and appreciation indeed. Indeed. Suck on these nuts. Not you, Christian. Congratulations on that excellent workout. I'm sure you, look at those shoulders popping. Shoulders make you smile. Shoulders make me smile too. A good workout always makes me smile. All right. We also have, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. We got another good post here. Let's see here. Greg, let's take up a live chat, live comments here too. Greg, I smashed being up since 1 a.m. Someone decided to smash my window in at work. Oh, fuck that noise. And break into the building and break shit trying to get money. So we'll be trying to smash some sleep. Greg, too much smashing going on. You got someone smashing your workplace. You're going to smash. How do you smash sleep? I like that. I'm going to smash some sleep. Just smash it. Just fucking destroy that sleep. Just beat it up. Beat that horse sleep up. All right. What we got here? Is that some tea? Elizabeth. Oh my God, I think we have a little tea fetish going on here. Hello, SwoleFam. I'm celebrating a bit today. I took my winter clothes out for the year. Well, none of them fit. Not a one. And not in a bad way. They were completely swimming on me. I gathered them up and donated 4 whole bags of clothing, minus a few very sentimental pieces. Then I went shopping. Holy shit, guys. I was trying on and fitting into size medium and 8 to 10 clothes. Size 8 to 10 clothes. The bag I donated was full of 2XL and sizes 16 to 18. This time last year, I was that many clothing sizes bigger. Wow. Good for you. My big score on this shopping trip was finding an advent calendar that didn't have candy. I have always loved the process of advent calendars during the holidays, but didn't want to derail my hard work eating candy every day. With this one, I get a different herbal tea every day until Christmas. I still get my advent calendar while staying on track. Win, win. All right. What is an advent calendar? I don't even know what that is, but it sounds like you're happy with yours. So congratulations. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Days Puka tea. Puka days of Christmas. What's an advent calendar? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I'm not a calendar person, so I wouldn't know. But it looks cute. It's a countdown till Christmas. Advent. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. This is a you thing. I'm trying not to voice my opinion on that. I'm just going to let it. You sound happy with it, so I'm glad that you found it, Elizabeth. I'll leave it there. How about that? All right. Enjoy your tea. How many of you are tea fans? I'm not a tea fan. I've tried in the past. Doesn't stick. All right, we got a post here from Samantha. I see a little hand waving in the corner for the SwoleFam post. Is this a new member to the fam? Welcome, Samantha. Or it's your first post? Oh, you've been here before. Fittingly, Sammy, you've been here before. All right, so we've seen you here. Hey, SwoleFam, it's Sammy or Fittingly Sammy. I'm the live chats. Hello. So you're not new. You won the Swole card yesterday, I believe. Did y'all go to the fucking gym today? I sure did. As I'm mentally preparing myself to start the 90-day dash on the 15th, I've just realized how brazen I am for starting it during the holiday season. Fuck yeah, that's what we're always talking about. Fuck your resolutions. Start now, beaches. Start now. I'm ready for the comments and the pushback from my friends and family. I'm ready for the eyebrow raises when I choose to only pick the protein veggies and sweet potatoes out from the Thanksgiving spread. You wouldn't be surprised how many looks I get when I pull out my scale at the dinner table. Yes, I do still count calories because of my history with ED. I'm excited to do this, and I'm excited for the conversations that will arise when people ask me why or tell me it's the holidays and it's okay to let loose. My attitude this year is only positive, and I have no doubts or hesitations that it will be challenging, but that's the fun part. When you are prioritizing your health, there's no missing out. Make the holidays more about connections with your family and friends. Do your brain gains and your meditation, and try to eliminate some of the anxiety that comes with being around food. You got this, SwoleFam. Much love, Samantha. Very nice. Gorillas for you. Gorillas for you. Gorillas for you indeed. All right. So respect, Samantha. At first, I'm like, you're going to bust out the scale. Listen, everyone's got their own journey. You do what you got to do. As long as you're not overly obsessing over it, as long as you're in a good state of mind and you're eating properly, just make sure you're focusing on you, focusing on taking care of yourself. And I do agree. It's about connections with your family. It's about being around those that you care about and having a good time. It shouldn't be about stuffing your face with garbage, especially if it doesn't suit your needs. And in all reality, most of this stuff is just an excuse. Look, it should be about family. It shouldn't be about eating crap food, but a lot of people, we talk about this, right? We talk about it. We talk about how people just want to justify eating crap as opposed to what they normally do on a daily basis. So people are eating crap all the time. This is just another time period where people eat more and more crap. Just spend time with your family and friends and ignore the nonsense. Focus on what you need to do. Focus on your shit. Keep your head down, blinders on, and crush. And our last SwoleFam post from Steph. What a few weeks it's been. I got a really nasty upper respiratory thing that cleared up. The next week, I tweaked my back sleeping under a weighted blanket. You tweaked your back sleeping under a weighted blanket? You sure? And somehow I've managed to break some tiny bones in my hand last Sunday, causing muscle spasms all the way down to my wrist to my elbow. Girl, what are you doing? Brain gains are so helpful, and I've been focusing on stretching, spinal mobility, and keeping stress levels down with the ever-looming fourth quarter retail rush. Oh, that's right. How many of you are working retail? Oh, fuck that shit. My God, this time of year, that's a nightmare. I'm about to head into 18-hour workdays and lots of customers to keep happy with their holiday orders. Well, best wishes to you. Stay safe out there, and fuck, you are accident prone lately, aren't you? I'm curious. I know you're probably not, I don't know if you're watching live, but how'd you tweak your back sleeping under a weighted blanket? How heavy was this blanket? How do you tweak your back? How do you tweak your back under a weighted blanket? How do you do that? Interesting. And when you say somehow I've managed to break some tiny bones in my hand, like I don't know how this happened. Like, what'd you do? You managed by accident? You don't know how you broke like the carpal bones, I'm assuming? Damn. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Steph, we need to get Steph a bubble. We need to get Steph a bubble so she can be like a little bubble girl. No, I have a weighted blanket. That's what I'm asking. How do you tweak your back under a weighted blanket? I'm asking because I have a weighted blanket. We have a 15 or 20 pound weighted blanket, and I've never been even remotely close to tweaking my back. Of course, I'm a lot stronger than Steph, just assuming, but I've never, I guess I understand. I guess you twist or your legs on one side and you turn and it pins you. I don't know. Interesting. Bubble girl coming. Take care of yourself, Steph. We want you to make it through this holiday season. All right. My goodness. Weighted blankets, by the way, don't let that scare you away. If you've never used a weighted blanket, they're amazing. Weighted blankets are great. Definitely recommend it. All right. Before we move on, remember, we got some brand new drops for the holidays over there at papaswolio.com. Use code DailySwole for 10% off, you sexy beaches. We got the Swole variant. If you haven't yet checked that out, we also have the brand new drop, Swole Since Birth, which is fucking unreal. It's a brand new design. Make sure you check that out. Use code DailySwole. Save 10% over there at papaswolio.com. All the links in the post description and the show notes down below. Swole Since Birth. Make sure if you are getting apparel, if you're getting any of this Christmas apparel, fuck your feelings. Swole Miser, the Swolenormous Christmas logo. This is for a limited time. It's obviously for the holiday season. Make sure you jump on that now. And especially now because, with shipping, supply chains, anything, just deliveries, all companies, all deliveries, everything's going to get backed up, especially this time of year with weather. You might have some snowstorms, which will back things up even more. Just make sure you place your orders and do stuff there now over there, papaswolio.com. Just so you get your stuff in time. Why wait till the last minute? But still, you're going to get it. But you just don't want to, if you want to get it and give it as a gift, you want to cover someone's nips for the holidays, cover their nips. Cover their nips. If you're going to get someone some shit, get them something that they're actually going to wear and be proud of. Cover your nips and the nips of your friends and family with the best apparel in the fucking game. The best apparel. The greatest shit. All right. So we got that. And of course, the SwoleFam, everything's over there at swolenormousx.com. We always talk about it. Because fuck your resolution season is upon us now. And just like some of the SwoleFam posts we're talking about, this season should be about spending time with your friends and family. It shouldn't be about just stuffing your face with pie and garbage, because most people do that all year round. Most people are fucking their eye holes and ear holes with blue light all the time. They're drinking soda. They're having all their cheat meals every other day. What's the difference between this? Oh, it's socially acceptable. You can cheat and not feel as guilty about it because everyone's cheating, right? If everyone's doing it, it must be fine. If everyone else is doing it, why shouldn't I do it too? Well, maybe you want to take care of your health. Maybe you want to just feel better. Maybe you don't want to feel bloated and feel like shit. Maybe you want to stay on your track for self-improvement. You want to maintain your discipline, right? You have a vision. You have a focus. You have a purpose. Understand, most people in life don't have a purpose. So join the SwoleFam. Surround yourself with people that have the right intent, that are not going to bullshit one another or themselves. And you surround yourself with the best people. You surround yourself. Pillar number one is community. It's so important. It's everything. It's everything. What and whom you surround yourself with will lead to your outcome. You always hear the cliche, you're the average, or the average of the 5 people you surround yourself with, and so much more. It's not just the people. It's the podcasts. It's the videos. It's the newspapers. It's the YouTube videos. It's God. It's everything. It's everything. If you're listening to nonsense all the time, if you're listening to fat acceptance bullshit, you're listening to mainstream media all the time, it'll drive you fucking insane. You have to customize your environment. We live in a world where you can actually customize your environment. You can do that. You can delete social media apps. You can unfriend people. You can unfollow. Tomorrow is FEF, by the way. Tomorrow is FEF. Let's get some girls for FEF. Tomorrow we're going to be deleting and unfollowing. It's a reminder every week to cut out the fucking noise. So let's get this party fucking started. All right, let's take some live chats. And if you got questions, you could drop it in the comments down below. Hashtag Ask Papa Swole. Remember, the Swole card we'll give away at the end of today's episode is red, white, and swole. So drop that in the comments. Fuck yeah! Rock solid. All right, Brian Horton. My cheat days are just slightly higher calorie days than normal. I literally have like an extra serving of anabolic French toast. What's anabolic French toast? What's anabolic French toast? Eat a fucking steak. Get you that some steak. Just because you put the word anabolic. What are you eating? What are you eating over there, bro? What are you putting in your mouth? What are you putting in there? All right. Let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. Strawberry jam. Today was a hard day for me, fam. Life bent me over and went balls deep. Ooh. We're in the knowledge cock portion, so we know how that goes. I got an amazing job at a mental hospital. I'm a CNA, and I couldn't pass the CPR test on a mannequin today because I'm so big. You mean your mobility? I'm sorry to hear that, but that's a wake-up call. It's time for you to step up your game. Do you get another shot at it? How's that going to work out for you? Yeah. I don't subscribe to that kind of stuff. I don't subscribe to the made-up foods. Those of you there answering in the comments. Yeah. Let's see here. Mountain Maxwell, Papa Swolio, I have a large family, 5 children, ribeyes for the whole family on a regular basis. Isn't feasible. What are your recommendations for more affordable options when feeding a crowd? Grass-fed ground beef is great too. Grass-fed ground beef is great. Obviously ribeyes are, look, I mean, if you have a lot of mouths to feed, for sure, that's going to get extremely pricey. But grass-fed ground beef is great. And you can get that you can find that $5, $6 a pound. And yeah, it's going to still be pricier than lower quality beef. So yeah, it's still going to be a little bit more price, but at the same time, it's still grass fed, and you can always cook in beef tallow, and you can add other, you can use ghee or grass fed butter and stuff like that. So that's what I would recommend. Recommend just still grass fed beef, but just get a different type of cut like the ground beef. And the great thing is, Mountain Maxwell, what a great name. You could also grind in some beef liver or some beef heart. You can also do that too. You can mix things in with ground beef so you can have some variety with a family, you know, and kids and stuff, they might want to be like, I want something different, you know, rather than have like all these different like sauces and stuff you put on it, you can grind other things into it. It's a good idea. You can make it meatballs. You can make all these different things. And we have a lot of that in X in the recipe archive. Swole balls. I think they're called swole balls and stuff like that, right? Swole balls. Coach Greg's AFT. What's AFT? Oh, French. Oh, whole wheat bread. Oh yeah, I'm not a fan of whole wheat bread. 1 egg, 3 whites, cinnamon, vanilla, and sugar-free syrups. Yeah, for me, I fuck those sugar-free. Look, this is my opinion. Whole wheat bread, no thank you, and sugar-free syrups. Any of that stuff, I avoid. You can make, you know, protein or fat base with eggs or coconut flour. There's different things, but we have a recipe. I forget if we put it in there already. We have some stuff here. Mama Swolio makes something. She makes something similar to that, but she doesn't use whole wheat bread. She doesn't use sugar-free syrup and stuff. You can. I would recommend using something like raw honey if you're looking for something like that. And there's other good recipes out there that don't use whole wheat bread as well. Just my thoughts. I don't consume bread for other reasons, just for inflammatory reasons. However, you got to find what works best for you. Let's see. Brian, my fiance is an RN. She's described the proper procedures. It's barbaric saving someone's life. If you're trying to save someone's life, you're going to crack ribs. You're going to go through all sorts of shit, right? For sure, man. For sure. Let's see. Yeah, it's serious. It's serious. When you think like, oh, it's a little high. Like, no, you're resuscitating them no matter what. You're going to crack ribs. You're going to do all sorts of shit, you know, but they're alive, right? But they're alive. They're alive. Let's see. Marissa says, can't afford a weighted blanket with healthy materials. Buy a body pillow. Better than a sweaty weighted blanket. That might make you want to stay late in bed. Easy to toss on and off. Very comfy. A body pillow? I mean, that's not the same thing. It's not on top of you. It's just like, I mean, I have body pillows. I like to wrap my leg and my arm around it. It's great for spinal alignment. Just in terms of like, our sleeping arrangement, we have like the cooling pads on the bed. And we try to keep it really cold, completely pitch fucking black. And we have a weighted blanket also. Everyone's gonna be a little bit different with that too. All right, Tyler, is there a material I can put at the bottom of my shoe to get that cushion feeling? Yeah. What do you mean? To get that cushion feeling? Tyler, you're talking to someone who doesn't wear shoes. You're talking to someone who doesn't wear shoes. Like I wear minimal shoes. I wear Vibrams or Vivos, or I'd be barefoot everywhere, you know, if it was socially acceptable. And I pretty much am. So yeah, you get those inserts, but what is that really a question, bro? Of course there's material. You go and you buy those inserts, but what's really the point of that question? Let's see here. Go Adrian, Papa Swolio. My family members say that I can't have beef liver supplements because it's unhealthy or it's bad for my body. What should I do? Your family members. You mean you're asking them to buy it for you? Get a job and buy them yourself. That's ridiculous. It's not unhealthy. Beef liver supplement is bad for your body. Get the fuck out of here. Your family members get a Matt Damon on that one. Not even close. I literally just ate a few ounces of raw beef liver. So a grass-fed, grass-finished beef liver supplement is just desiccated, dry, dehydrated beef liver. So it's absolutely not unhealthy. It's quite the opposite. And it's amazing for your body. All right, I'm going to talk to I'll talk to you. Talk to you in a second. All right, check this out. So speaking of healthy, I just got back from the dentist. I had a dentist appointment, cleaning, and I go every 4 months. And the hygienist and the dentist came in, and I have a good, kind of a longer relationship with the dentist. I used to train his wife and his wife's sister, so that's how I got hooked in with them. And I've been going to the same guy for years. And said it's my best cleaning yet. And whatever I'm doing, keep doing. Have you done anything differently? What X, Y, and Z. One other issue, like something I had done on my teeth a long time ago. He was keeping an eye on it. Maybe there was like a risk for like a cavity forming, but he took it off my sheet. In other words, like something not to pay attention to or not to worry about. In other words, keep an eye on it, but not like something urgent that has to be like, so in other words, like my teeth and everything was great, amazing. And I told him, like, I'm not eating garbage food. I'm getting plenty of sleep. I don't use mouthwash. I use coconut oil. I just do oil pulling for a minute or two. I use like, a tongue scraper. I brush my teeth and like normal. I eat raw bone marrow every day, take my organ supplements, like all that stuff. There you go. And you'll have amazing teeth. It's like if you're not sucking down and drinking garbage and eating sugar and crap like that, it's definitely healthy for you. And the more I customize and individualize, I encourage you all to do the same. You'll find your health improving and you'll find the outcomes just improving as you go through. Let's see. Adam, Fuck'em Friday is coming early today. I had to ditch a tainty magooch, a former close friend, because I disagreed with them on fitness advice and if ghosts exist. Go to the fucking gym. Wait, so one of you were like, ghosts exist. The other one was like, nuh-uh, like we're no longer friends. Oh, come on. You're not a friend with them anymore because you disagree with them on fitness advice? Adam, we need some details on that. Come on, fam. Come on, fam. Come on. Gumball, I finally unfollowed the ED treatment facility I went to. While they saved my life, they also post fat acceptance BS, and I feel unwelcome since I disagree. God, here's the thing. Eating disorder treatment facilities, that's great that there are places that want to help people. But isn't that fucking weird? How, on the same vein that you want to help people, I think people should get assistance and should have outlets to improve their lives. I think that's great. But to post fat acceptance nonsense and this fat activism stuff, that's completely the opposite. You don't replace one eating disorder with another. That's nonsense. If you're not breaking ribs, you're not doing it right. That's a fact when it comes to CPR. Damn straight. If you're not a lot of people don't realize that. Like you're getting in there. You're fucking getting in there. He's gonna have some broken ribs. All right. There you go. Greg, blackout curtains, 67 degrees, and a weighted blanket, sleep like a rock. Bam. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Peaceful Bandit, I had beef liver today and I feel great. Fantastic. All right, so we got a couple more minutes for questions. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. Let's see, we got some good comments. A little bit more respect to those veterans. It is Veterans Day. America, baby. America, baby. How many of you have served, or how many of you have family members or friends that have or still are serving? Yeah, don't mouth breathe. You can also put a little tiny piece of surgical tape over the front of your mouth, a little tiny little square, and breathe out your nose. Make sure you're nose breathing. Do not breathe through your mouth on a regular basis. Nick, I feffed someone today for calling me a Nazi for saying Kyle Rittenhouse's case is a clear-cut self-defense. It is clear-cut self-defense. It's there's video evidence. It's laughably, there's nothing funny about someone dying, but if they're a fucking pedophile, it's not that upsetting. When you have video evidence that's as blatant as you can, it's not like it's a he said, she said, or he said kind of thing. It's it's like there's not much more that could be self-defense about it. When you're running away from a mob, only defending yourself after you've been attacked, and then continuing to run away and hands up to the cops to get assistance. Like, this kid was the farthest thing from a murderer. He's the farthest thing from a fucking Nazi. That's a complete sham. It's really embarrassing. It's really embarrassing, and it's fucking scary. It's scary how politicized, if you see the mashups, if you see all the, what the mainstream, when I was doing the Red, White, and Swoles, the podcast and stuff last year when it happened, it was clear-cut case of self-defense then. since the beginning, but the mainstream media has been railroading this kid since the beginning. And fucking Biden, it's been a joke. What's happened to this kid, and hopefully he sues the fuck out of every mainstream media company. Talk about defamation lawsuits. Holy shit. But we won't get too far off. Chris Denny, what up, dude? Papa Swole, I want to get plenty of different beef organs in my diet. When taking supplements, I do take 6 of each kind, or what you suggest. 6 of each kind? Okay, so if you're talking, well, most organ supplement, like, you don't need a ton. For example, certain ones you don't need, like, you're going to get different nutrients from each one. For example, you can eat more liver than you should or need to in terms of like kidney or spleen. Like, you don't need the same amount, or you're not going to benefit. Like, you don't need to have, like, for liver, I have a few grams, not a few grams. I have a few ounces a day. I have a few ounces of raw liver a day. So usually if you get a liver supplement and I'll say 6 capsules in general, it's like 3 grams, which comes out to approximately 1 ounce a day. But you can have more. You'll be like, oh my God, aren't you going to OD on vitamin A? Come on. You're training hard and you're doing everything properly. You're really not good. You're not good. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of liver constantly to have issues. And there's really no evidence that shows that you're going to have, I mean, if you're eating a pound of liver a day, yeah, you're going to be likely overdoing it, I would think. You just don't need that much. So do you have to have liver every day? I recommend a little bit every day rather than having like once a week in larger quantities. So you can get a beef organ supplement that gives you a blend, and maybe you can get a straight liver supplement, and then you can get a beef organ blend and then kind of like take a couple extra for liver and find what works best for you. Some people find that, like, if you're a smaller female, you don't necessarily need a full serving. Whenever you're taking something extra, you don't necessarily want to just jump right into like, hey, I just got my beef liver supplement, 6 a day. Start off with 3 and see how you feel. And then you'll notice like, oh, let me try 4, let me try 6, see how I feel. Maybe you try 3 in the morning and 3 later in the day and see what kind of works best for you. Let's see. Why, Michael? I like Greg Doucette's French toast, but I do disagree with him on some of his dietary advices. Greg thinks that steak and whole eggs are overrated. That's fucking bullshit. I don't watch any of Greg's stuff. I watch literally zero pieces of his content. I've seen like fragments, and I really don't watch any of it, period. I just know that he talks about French toast a lot and like recipes and shit. That's what I hear in the chats and things like that. Steak and whole eggs are overrated. Well, there's your answer right there. So that says a lot. Overrated. So what's so what, you should be eating like this, like made up pseudo French toast instead of eating steak? What's better than steak or eggs? Like, if those are overrated, what isn't overrated? All right. Let's see. I'm scrolling. I apparently missed a bunch of stuff from the chat. There you go. Nicole, my brother-in-law, 18 years serving and still grandfather Navy, grandmother Navy, grandfather Airborne Ranger, all passed on now. Round of applause for them. Michelle, my grandfather served in World War II, and I have 3 family members currently serving. Yeah, so did my stepfather and my grandfather, World War II. Grandfather Army, stepfather both passed, but stepfather Navy. Let's see here. I love all of a sudden you're starting to get all the military jokes. All the military jokes in the comments. Oh, really? Wait, hold on a second. Oh, so I'm seeing, look, I don't really follow his stuff. I'm not into like the whole like cloud chasing type shit, really. Greg drinks a ton of diet pop. Well, that stuff's disgusting. That destroys your gut. Diet soda is disgusting. It's acidic on it's on your teeth. It's just trash in your body. He's vegan now? Is that true? God, rest in. Ouch. Is he really a vegan? Tyler, did you see the recent videos or podcasts with Joe Rogan and Ben Shapiro? Which ones in particular? Not especially. I haven't listened. I haven't checked out Rogan's podcast in a little bit. Honestly, ever since he went to Spotify, I go a while without. Every once in a while, I remember to check, but I know he got a lot of money. But I personally think it was I don't know if it was a good move. I wouldn't have done it. I think he just kind of. I know he's in the media a lot, but he really fell off the map for a lot of people. Too many calories, he says. What? Steak and eggs? It's like saying which weighs more, a kilogram of feathers or a kilogram of lead? Greg says no whole eggs, eat the whites. Get the fuck out of here. Go fuck yourself. Hold on. Where's my thing? Get the fuck out of here.
Go fuck yourself.
I'm over here sucking down yolks. I throw away the whites. Get rid of that fucking shit. My goodness. Herpius Derpius. Papa, so how old are you? I am 38. 38. All right. Here we go. He went full vegan? Really? Oh, Greg Bender. Really tired of all these lies against me in the comments. Greg this, Greg that. All right, I get it. Very funny. Very funny.
I got hairy legs.
I hear Greg's got hairy legs. Greg Bender over here. He's got hairy legs. Rest in Swole. Are you sure about that? All right. You sure about that? Go Adrian. Greg says that diet pop is more healthy than water. Like I said, I don't listen to his stuff, but can someone, is that for real? Did he really say that? Did a human say that? Did like a human being with a functioning brain say that? I mean, if a human being said that brain isn't functional. You got to be joking. Maddie, Greg is all about calories in and calories out. Oh, he's one of those. It doesn't matter if it's healthy or not as long as you're in your calories. Oh, well, that's fucking bullshit. Oh, so he's one of those. Well, that answers all the questions. That answers everything. It's in my calorie range. That's fucking nonsense. You all know that shit. Come on. Do calories exist? Yeah, okay. Energy can neither be created nor destroyed. But you all know how important food quality is. That's absolutely nonsensical trash. Bullshit. Mikkel Osborne. He only went vegan for 2 days, mostly to promote his new vegan cookbook. Ah, grifting. Nicely done. Yeah, look, in my opinion, if you're putting out we have vegan recipes, but if I'm going to be like putting out like real content, you better be walking the walk. You go vegan for 2 days. Yeah, okay. Of course. Papa Swole, can I get an eat shit, Derek? It's been stuck in my head all day. Abso-fucking-lutely.
Eat shit, Derek.
Goddamn right, bearded dad. You can have an eat shit, Derek. My God. Boil your water. Yeah, if you live in Detroit. Or Flint, Michigan, I should say. No, there's other issues there. Did that ever get fixed in Flint? Yeah. All right. So we're talking about diet soda. Look, food quality. Read the 7 pillars. If anyone's curious, if you're new, you're like, oh my God, you're being a mean. Am I being a meanie head? Am I being a fucking meanie head? Nutrition. It's all about food quality. Food quality will solve your food quantity issues. Now, if you're preparing for a bodybuilding competition, of course, that's not a healthy approach. If you're doing bodybuilding, you're trying to get to an X amount body fat percentage to look a certain way on stage. That's not about health. That's not about wellness. It's not about longevity. That's to win a bodybuilding competition. Do not confuse diet prep for a competition for health and wellness. Don't confuse the two. They're not even close to the same thing. Okay? All right. Okay. I don't eat what my food eats. Am I right or am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Okay, we got a couple questions. All right. Anything else? Anything else? Good? Great. Wonderful. Everyone's got their approach.
That's deep.
Everyone's got their approach and their opinions. Like I said, I don't watch any of that guy's content. My ears can't handle more than like 4 seconds. I don't really watch many people's content. I like to listen. I like to listen to podcasts and shit like that. In terms of fitness and health, I certainly don't listen to, YouTube influencers and shit. Look, anyone that's talking about the calories in, calories out, you're missing the plot. You're missing the plot. You're off the reservation. This is not something that human beings need to worry about. You do not need to worry about micromanaging your nutrition. Hey, look, low calorie this. You can eat all this garbage. It's make-believe garbage. It makes you think like you're eating crap, but you're not eating crap because we use all these other ingredients and sugar-free. That's a load of shit. It's all a distraction. It's fucking up your gut and distracting and tricking your brain, and you're keeping these food addictions and these terrible habits alive. You can deny it and you can still do it. I'm not telling you how to live your life. I'm giving you my opinion. And I know this from personal experience, what happens when you make those positive changes. Why do you think I leave all my shit online? Why do you think I leave all the content of me eating fucking Sour Patch Kids? I used to eat this shit. I'm not fucking making it up. I'm not making it up. I look better. I feel better. I perform better than I ever have in my entire life. And I leave all that shit up. Why? Because it's real. I'm a real fucking person that used to eat a lot shittier, even though I still ate better than 95% of the people in this fucking country. Even when I was eating Sour Patch Kids, because I was still eating grass-fed beef and liver and all these other things. But once I started really narrowing shit down and going even deeper and deeper and really hammering down those basics and those fucking pillars, my God, it's a game changer. So I'm sharing that. I'm aggressively sharing that because people need to fucking wake up. And it's a scam. The calories in, calories out, it's a fucking scam. It's a distraction. You're not born with a calculator in your hand like, let me weigh my macros out. Let me calculate this. Get the fuck out of here. Your hypothalamus handles that. Okay? Your food, your satiety mechanisms. If you're not poisoning your body, your satiety mechanisms will work a lot better. But if you're filling yourself with chemical garbage, all this stimulating sugar, and your receptors are going nuts, but you're not getting caloric value, you're just fucking your system up. It's really not good. It's really not good. Okay. All right. Okay, let's go balls deep, shall we? Let's go balls deep. Hey-o.
You make me happy.
You mama make me happy. All right, we got some jabronis. Ooh, what do we got here? All right, are you ready for some shit posts? We got one from Fierce Fatty. Let's fucking go. Let's hear what the lunatics, the tards on the internet are thinking today. We got one from Fierce Fatty, a verified account, as it were. What's wrong with saying, quote, as long as you're healthy? Fat people get told it's okay to be fat only as long as you're healthy. That's fucked up. Here's why. I don't think it's okay to be fat. I don't think you should be fat. I don't think you can be healthy and fat at the same time. I think that's pretty much a sign that your hormone levels are all fucked up. I think it's your sleep. I think it's your habits. I think it's a compounded destruction of your body. I think there's a lot of factors. But here's why Fierce Fatty thinks so. It's ableist and healthist. I can't with these made up terms. Ableist I've heard before. What? Because you have legs and someone else doesn't. And healthist. So it's healthist. So because I'm healthy, it's healthist to talk about being healthy or something. I don't know what this fucking means. I really don't. It presumes healthy and able bodies. Look, if you have able bodies, well, fuck you. It presumes healthy and able bodies are better than disabled and unhealthy bodies. Okay, hold on a second.
Oh, you can. Your father was a woman.
Hold on a second. It presumes healthy and able bodies are better than disabled and unhealthy bodies. I'm going to give another unpopular opinion. How are you defining better? Okay. I will say that a healthy body is better than an unhealthy body. There, I said it. Oh no. Oh no, I said it. How are you defining better? An able body is better than a disabled body? How so? Would you say it's better to have legs than to not have legs? I think people that don't have legs would also agree. I'm not saying that people without legs are bad people. I'm not saying they are not valuable in our society. I'm not saying that they should be exterminated. Better is relative. Like, how are you defining this? Okay. Just saying. But this is ridiculous. Like, what are you talking about? Fat people who are unhealthy are just as valid, worthy, and deserving of respect as those who are healthy. I don't necessarily agree with this. Are just as valid? What the fuck does that mean? Seriously, this language, it needs to be attacked. It needs to be fucking struck down. And we need these conversations because these lunatics are out there in the world saying whatever the fuck they want to literally suck the soul out of our culture. All right? You're just as valid. So if you say anything against it, you hate people, you hate disabled people, you hate fat people. Leave the disabled people out of this, okay? There are a lot of people that had suffered extreme tragedy of no fault of their own. So like, what the fuck does this have to do with it? Stop trying to use them as a shield for your donut obsession, okay? Just because you want to be a fat ass, leave people that are handicapped like alone, okay? They have nothing to do with your wokeism. Get the fuck out of here. Seriously, get the fuck out of here. Just as valid, worthy, and deserving of respect. What do you mean? What do you mean they're deserving of respect? I'm not going to spit on fat people in the street. If you're morbidly obese, I'm not going to go over there and point at you and be like, haha, you're fat. What the fuck is wrong with you? You suck. But shouldn't they respect their own body? Shouldn't they take ownership? Shouldn't they take responsibility for their health? They should respect themselves. It's not required of me to just respect them. Respect is earned. I'm also not going to be an asshole to someone's face. I'm not going to throw stones at someone because they're fat. I'm not going to yell at them across the street and be like, look at you, tons of fun. I'm not going to do that. They should respect themselves. They have to earn my respect as an individual, as a human being. Earn respect. Respect is fucking earned. Since when do you just get something for nothing? Maybe you're a fucking asshole. A lot of morbidly obese people are fucking assholes. Look at this chick, fierce fatty, playing his victim game. I see what you're doing. You want attention. You want to be right, and no one else can say anything about it. The second part of this, there's 4 parts. It presumes that fat people are inherently unhealthy. Wow, where'd that presumption come from? My goodness. Alarming fact, fat people can be healthy. All right, here's the thing. 1, how are you defining fat? And 2, if someone, let's say we're using like the universal concept of like fat, there's obviously things that let's use a more accurate term. Maybe their health isn't optimized. Their health isn't optimized. If you're fat, you're not optimizing your health. It's an outcome. It's a result. It's a resume for yourself. It's how you're taking care of yourself. If you're eating X, Y, and Z and you're not getting enough sleep every night, yeah, you're probably going to be having a lot of problems. If you're not managing your lifestyle properly, and I'm not saying you should know exactly how to do it, but if you're not doing it, whatever it is, I'm not saying I can tell you exactly what you should do. I'm not saying I have all the answers, but if you are obese, you're not healthy. How do I know? Your body is showing you. That's the result of not taking care of yourself. Doesn't mean that someone who isn't technically by weight or by body fat percentage obese doesn't mean that they are automatically healthy. That's what these woke activists are trying to leverage. Like, well, if you're smaller, that doesn't mean. I know. No shit. I think 95% of the population is metabolically unhealthy, skinny or not. But you're saying an obese person can be healthy. By what metric? Like if you have, let's say you're 23% body fat, that doesn't mean you're unhealthy. 25%. Like if you have a little extra body fat, Okay, you have a little extra around the midsection. Yeah, doesn't mean that you're unhealthy. That you're, oh my God, you're going to fucking drop dead from a heart attack. Depends on your habits. Genetics does play a small role. Lifestyle habits plays a much larger one, depending on what the genetics are. But if you're obese, you're not healthy. That's just a fucking fact. You know why? Because if you were, you wouldn't be obese. All right. Next one. It simplifies what health is and labels it as 100% in control of the fat person. Well, who else is it going to be? Who?
Matt Damon.
As opposed to who? Oh, it's in Joe Biden's control then. Whose control is it in? Whose responsibility is it? Who's in control? You're not in control of your own fucking life? Okay. The next one puts you in a position of power judging whether fat people are allowed to exist or not. My God. Fuck all the way off, Fierce Fatty. You're such a grifting twat. Judging whether fat people are allowed to exist. I think they're allowed to exist. I'll tell you how I know. Go outside. Go outside and look around. They're existing everywhere. A position of power judging whether they're allowed to exist. I think they should take better care of their health, but that's on them. Look, it's a beautiful thing about freedom. As much as I can rip on people that are obese eating donuts, they still have the right to eat donuts. I'm not slapping it out of their hands. I'm not telling them how to live their lives. I'm not telling them how to, or maybe I am. I'm telling them how they should be taken care of. But guess what? They have a choice to ignore me. They could be like, that mean bearded man, fuck that guy. I have a right to treat, then fucking do it. Then do it. Then do it. Not as long as you're healthy. Fat people are valid and worthy no matter what. No, go fuck yourself. You should be valid and worthy. That means nothing. That's word salad. Fat people are valid. The fuck are you talking about? Seriously. Seriously, you have some serious mental problems. And they're worthy. Okay. How about people are worthy? Sure. You should value yourself. You should value your health yourself. Stop trying to use this as like some kind of, I don't know, excuse to not change. This train wreck made a caption. I went to a new hairdresser and told her what I do for a living. What is it? Lie to people? I lie for a living. I try to convince people that it's okay to be obese. She said, oh, that's great, as long as you're healthy. I've heard this sentiment many times from people who think that they are forward-thinking and supportive of fat folks. It's literally the opposite of being supportive of fat folks. Fat folks. It causes harm and perpetuates fat phobia, ableism, healthism, and the capitalist and colonial belief that human bodies are only worthy if they directly contribute to society with their labor and procreation. It's such a fucking snooze fest. Well, I'll tell you what, that's really what we're here on Earth to do, is provide value to society, to one another, and to reproduce. So that's pretty much what humans are here for. So, hey-o, you nailed it. There's nothing colonialist about you eating too many donuts. Capitalism, by the way, the capitalist belief, guess how you're getting your donuts? From capitalism. Guess how you're typing on your phone? From capitalism. So before you try to shoot down was actually allowing you to get a blue check mark on fucking Instagram, you twat, you might want to learn yourself a little something, something. So talk about grifting. What a pathetic person. All right. That was fine. That was fine. Yeah. America's amazing. I love these fucking posts. All right. What else we got here? Oh, Chris, just got a 45-minute call from my sailor. Love my son. Now to get my ass in the gym. There you go. Respect. Thank him for his service. All right. Let's check out this post. Let's see what we got here. What else we got here?
What's in the box?
Sarah's losing it. At Sarah's losing it. All right, it's from Instagram. People really think there's nothing wrong with extreme advice like fast for 16 hours a day. Yet they think it's problematic to tell someone to stop dieting, stop restricting, Allow themselves to eat and learn to love themselves as they are, no matter their size. Okay. All right, All right. These people have no purpose. They are desperate for love and attention. I don't think people should be restricting. I don't think people should be doing retarded diets. I think they should be eating real fucking food. Learning to love yourself has nothing to do with you being obese. Learning to love yourself has nothing to do with stuffing your face. There is nothing wrong. It's not extreme to not eat all fucking day. You should be eating you should be eating in a window. It's called daylight, sweetheart. Okay. So sun comes up in the morning. Let's say the sun's rising 7, 8 o'clock. You should be eating maybe from like 9 to like 4 or 5. That's like 8 hours. Guess what? 24 minus 8. It's 16. So when you hear like that 16, 8, yeah, you're just not eating. You're not eating while you're sleeping, Lara. You're not eating while you're sleeping. So if you think you should eat while you sleep, if you think you should literally be stuffing your face all day long while you're not exercising, just eat crap, I think that's extreme. I think that's why most people are overweight or obese. That's what I think. What do you think, fam? Dun, 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 dun.
Matt Damon.
All right. Let's see. Okie dokie. And we got this one. Anyone else find this? Did anyone else find this yesterday? Treat fat people like people. Dur, dur, dur. Treat fat people like people. Did anyone else find what that hand symbol represents? If you didn't catch yesterday's episode, you have to watch the video. That was on point. That treat fat people like people with this weird, like, double jointed finger thing. Treat fat people like people. How else are you going to treat fat people? They're people. You just define them as people. So I'm going to treat them like fat. Yeah, what is this? What is this? The diddler. They call it the diddler. I don't know. This is like what is that? Is that like the eclair hand? It's like, this is how I caress my eclair. The fingers don't move like that. They don't move like that. They just fucking don't. They just don't. They just absolutely don't. Treat fat people like people. I need to know. Fam, I need to know what this hand is doing. I need to know why this hand has any business being around the phrase treat fat people like people. Why is this hand looking like this? What the fuck is going on? Someone find that for me. Someone find out why the fuck that has any treat fat people like people. Like, even like this would be like a peace sign. Okay. Okie dokie. Maybe that's what happens once you're like having like a stroke or something from just eating too many donuts. Okay, let's do a video. We got a video. This one is titled, we got one video today. You ready for this? We got FEF tomorrow, but you ready for this? Come on. You ready, fam? This one's called Bathtubs.
Don't forget to wash where the sun don't shine.
This one's called Bathtubs, and it looks like this chick needs to re-dye her hair. The purple's wearing out a little bit.
So I've talked about how fat people do not have access to public spaces and to certain things in life because the world is not built for fat people, right? So I've talked about that on this page before. And yesterday, while I was taking a nice, big, large dump, something else crossed my mind, and I was...
No. Oh, God damn it. Some things don't need to be said on the internets. Can we all make this... Can we all make the hand sign? She was taking a huge dump. Can only imagine what that's like. I'm going to play that again just to disturb all of you.
So I've talked about that on this page before. And yesterday, while I was taking a nice, big, large dump, something else crossed my mind, and as I was looking at my bathtub. I've never taken a bath in my bathtub because guess what?
You're gross. You don't bathe.
It wasn't made for me.
It wasn't made for you? Your bathtub isn't big enough for you. How about this? How about this? Okay. How about this? It's not that your bathtub wasn't, you see this psychosis, this victim, this, oh my God, everyone's against me, the victim mentality. Here it is broken down perfectly. There's two options. This bathtub wasn't made for me. Or she's too fat for her bathtub. I think the bathtub was made for human beings. You're not 6'8". And if you're 6'8", that makes sense. You need an extra big bathtub because you're huge. Okay? You're just abnormally tall. All right? You, my dear, are too big. You're too fat for your bathtub. That's how that works.
Fit. And I think that's sad. It's like I grew up in Sea Cadets. I love the water. I literally did swimming lessons.
I have a water joke. She loves the water. You can drop in the cuts. My grandfather said, if you don't have anything nice, don't say anything at all. I guess I have to erase like 1,900 episodes then.
Till I was 14 maybe. Like I almost got my lifeguarding, whatever the fuck it's called. Point is, I really enjoy water and swimming and sailing and all of that stuff.
I want to say
but I'll never be able to have a bath in my bathtub. And I bet you that's something that, like, average people don't think about every single day.
Average people? Normal people? But all bodies are good bodies. We're worthy too, and we deserve value and... Average person? Yeah. Yeah, you mean the fucking bell curve? Like the standard deviation where like 97% of people lie? Okay.
Because it's just a right that they automatically have.
A
so once
right.
you start unlearning your fat phobia.
All right. Okay. Fitting in a bathtub's not a right. It's just a basic function of existing as a human being. Your habits have led you to this. You're not naturally obese. You're not just like, I was born morbidly obese. She was born in the water. I'm on the brink. I'm so close to, I can't, I almost can't hold it in. Fuck. Come on, man. Come on, keep it together. Keep it together.
I have nipples, Greg. Could you milk me?
More about Greg and his nipples. What's going on, Greg?
Yeah, you start to see it everywhere, and this is a great example of that. What have you noticed?
I noticed that your hair is lavender. I noticed that your face is very circular. It looks like you have tons of water retention and bloating. I noticed that you took a huge dump and that you're complaining that your bathtub isn't a custom designed for your obese body. I noticed you complaining. I notice you projecting your own self-hatred, unfortunate as that might be, outwards onto society, when you can just make some lifestyle changes and you don't have to worry about getting a brand new bathtub. Look, those can be expensive. Those can be expensive. Those can be expensive. You don't have to get a brand new bathtub. Look, I understand it can get pricey. It can get pricey. Come on, renovations, it can be out of control. Or you just take a shower. Then you won't have to worry about like yeast infections and stuff, taking a bath. It's really not good for you. You have like dirty water going up your puss. Or whatever you got down. I know it's 2021, so whatever you claim to have down there. I don't want to make any assumptions. You know how that makes an ass out of you and me. All that old chestnut. So, you know. Imagine complaining, my bathtub wasn't big enough. They didn't make it big enough. It wasn't made for me. They have companies that make custom bathtubs. Like to your specifications, it'll cost you a lot for anyone. It'll cost a lot of money to get a custom bathtub. If you go to a suit, if I go to buy a new suit, if I wore clothes, if I went to buy a suit, guess what? It's not completely tailored for me. They're going to bring it in. They're going to tighten this up. They'll tailor it. They'll customize it. That costs extra. You know why? Because they're customizing it to you. You buy a car. Oh, instead of black leather, I'd like black leather with red trim. Well, that's going to cost you. It's custom. It's going to cost you. It's going to cost you extra for that red trim, whether or not you weigh 300 pounds or 200 pounds, because it's custom. It's extra labor, you know. So they'll make bathtubs that fit human beings. If you're, you know, super tall, yeah, you're an extreme outlier. If you're super morbidly obese, you can't change your height, but you can change how wide you are. They can change how wide you are. You might not like that. All right. Annika, I found the hand symbol. You did? You found the hand symbol? Oh, do show. Explain. You found that one with the double jointed ring and pinky finger. Do tell, Annika. Drop in the comments. Tell us. You shall tell us immediately. What's this hand symbol? This is the broken. Maybe this is like the broken finger. The hand means that you are a religious speaker. That does? Where'd you find that? That's even sicker. Treat fat people like people with a religious hand sign? Is that legit? Is that real? Well, it's not that popular if no one knew what the fuck it was. Google religious speaker hand. So you see, fam, you see how this woke shit is a religion? It is a cult. You see? If that's true, it makes even more sense. It makes sense. Treat fat people like people. Religious hand sign.
You fucking people.
You can suck my balls. You can suck my ball sack. All right? I think people should be treated like people, whether they're fat. But at the same time, look, it's about self-respect. If you don't care that you are living your life like a slob, some people, a rare amount of people have medical conditions. If you are obese and you're changing your life, it's a psychological thing. You can be fat and be crushing it. I'm talking about the psychological approach. I don't care if you weigh 300 pounds. I'm cool with you. If you're focused on crushing it, you're taking care of your health, you're making those changes. Remember, it's not necessarily your fault, but it's your responsibility. It's your responsibility. It's your responsibility. Okay, maybe your parents fed you garbage. Maybe you were abused and you looked to food when you were 10 years old. That's sad. That's fucked up. It shouldn't be like that, but it was. So it's not your fault. But guess what it is now? It's your responsibility to right that ship. It's your responsibility to take control of your fucking life because no one else will. So either you complain and play the victim the rest of your fucking life or you take control of it. Okay? It's a state of mind too. I'm talking about people who are obese or fat or not even and trying to justify and promote that as a virtuous way of living as if it's something to be obtained and to be glorified. That's fucked up. We have obese people in the SwoleFam, and I'm glad you're here because you're changing your lives and you're done with that bullshit. It's about these fucking lunatics that are trying to poison you. And this is the same mentality that's across everywhere, socially, politically. It's the same wokenomics. It's the same shit along with BLM. It's everything. This entire victim culture, this entire systemic oppression, it's all the same fucking Marxist, classist, fucking it's this whole upheaval of our culture. It's the same mindset. It's the same. It's just a different vertical. It's a different category. We're talking about it when it comes to the body. We're talking about when it comes to health or fitness. It's the same thing when you talk about other issues. All right. And it doesn't mean that there aren't actual issues in these categories, but this manipulative, leveraging, play for power is something that needs to be consistently pushed on. Thank you, Miss Raven, for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. This Biche, standard TBS. Standard TBS. What's TBS? Tibialis? Standard TBS are 5 to 6 feet long and 3 feet wide. And as a person who was born big, 11.6 pounds, you can lose the weight. It's not genetics. So was that standard babies? Was that supposed to be BBS? Well, standard babies are not 5 to 6 feet long, right? Oh, standard tubs. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Standard tubs are 5 to 6 feet long and 3 feet wide. As a person who was born big, 11.6 pounds, you can lose the weight. Yeah, 5 to 6 feet long and 3 feet wide. Jesus, right? Good Lord. Good Lord. Good Lord. All right, we got a Swole card to give away. Let's fucking do it. Let's fucking do it. All right, it is time. Red, white, and Swole. Come on, it's Veterans Day. We got some Veterans Day posts, don't we? We're doing another round. Scrolling. Red, white, and SwoleFam. That just came back. Oh no, the music broke. Time out. Time. There we go. All right. Oh my goodness. We got a winner. Fam, today's Swole card. Let's give it up for Penrose. Look at this post. Grandpa World War II, Dad Vietnam, brother Desert Storm, brother Iraq and Afghanistan, me a trucker, and still extremely important as to our infrastructure. That's your entire fucking family. Congratulations. It's Veterans Day. Your whole family supporting this amazing country. The reason why I'm able to rant, the reason I'm able to fucking rant and yell and say all this shit for now, think of all the people that have served and that have died, that currently serve, that are allowing us the opportunity today to rage and have some fun and to take care of one another and to support one another. Congratulations, Penrose. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 2015, the subject, and your mailing address in the body of the email. Happy to send you this Swole card. Congratulations, Red, White, and Swole, to you and your family. You might be a trucker, but at the same time, you are supporting the infrastructure of this country, as well as are every fucking one of you. Every one of you, even if you're not in the United States, those of you around the world that are using logic and common sense and coming here every day and speaking facts, standing up for what you believe in. That's what this is all about, and that's what today should be all about. Those people that gave it all and or put it all on the line for our ability to fucking sleep comfortably every night. So, round of applause. Thank you. Respect. All right, fam, let's nut this beast. Remember, check out SwoleNormousX.com. We got a lot of uncensored content inside Swole TV, and you are all going to be super stoked for a lot of stuff that I have planned coming for all the content everywhere. But make sure this Monday is going to be epic. We have an accountability meeting coming up Monday, but we'll talk more about that tomorrow. For Theft, head on over to SwoleNormousX.com and join the fam today. It's Fuck Your Resolution season, so go and check it out. Let's nut this beast, shall we, fam? Falcon, close it up. Close it up.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
The hand may also mean amazement and wonder. I don't know, no.
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
I'm not amazed or wondrous. No. Please, no. Please. How does that hand mean amazement and wonder? I'm not buying it. Nope. No siree, Bob.
I am the danger.
Annika needs a shower. She went too deep. Annika went too deep today. You went too deep, my dear.
Don't forget to wash where the sun don't shine.
Get some wipe yoga going, fam. We need some wipe yoga.
A jelly donut?
Yeah, it's holding an invisible Twinkie. Invisible Twinkie.
Now I know you love it that they're keeping not slim, but we gotta work a little today, okay?
I got hairy legs.
The attacks on me, quite frankly, are attacks on science.
Fucking nailed it.
You're insane, Gold Member. And by the way, you know, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again.
Look at that hair here. Hold on, take piano. You know? All right, fam. Wow. We'll see you tomorrow for 2016. 2016, it's fucking Fef is coming tomorrow. We'll see you there. Head on over to SwoleNormousX.com and join the fam today. The conversation will continue inside the Telegram chat after today. Go and let's talk more about that little hand sign. Let's respect fat people. All right. Love one another. Take care of yourself. Get a good night's sleep. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace, McGee's, Deuce, Magoose, your boy, Papa Swolio. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808s, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they can't left and they so mad, it's like
yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in a fanny pack, couple hundred in a Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my